Yeah, there's so many games we've had like that this season, Fred. Be it not taking enough chances, be it not defending the back post. It seemed to me that St Albans got the perfect hit against us that particular afternoon, because you say 2-1 up inside that first half hour.
Not long after that miss from Omanchi, Jeffers, the substitute, came on and scored what at the time I thought was offside. I have to say that having looked at the replays, I don't think he was offside. I think the refereeing assistant got that one right. It was a weird sort of setup there at St Albans. It was an extremely cold afternoon, and our commentary position, although it was very close to the pitch, we were so close to the dugout that we couldn't really see.
Over a lot of distance very quickly. 5 goals in 8 so far for the Stones, and does quite a bit of good work out in the wide areas, and Maidstone that free kick.
It's free kick about 2 yards inside from the touchline, 30 yards perhaps from the byline. Corn will float that one into the area. There's a chance for Greenwich, and Greenwich should have scored there. It's a great save by Michael Johnson, but Greenwich really, I'm not sure quite how he missed that, Sean.
Well, he managed to do the complete opposite on Tuesday by clearing that one onto the crossbar. Just these bitty moments, Fred, they're just not exactly sticking together for either side yet. They're getting these half chances, getting in behind and sort of not knowing what to do. They've been doing it all season on both sides. Plenty of decent front men, plenty of decent play. One thing for me this afternoon, Fred, is Maidstone have to have a clean sheet this afternoon. That is the real basic thing that's needed, because they've had 2 months between them.
Here's Berger for St Albans, laying into the area to Jeffers. Jeffers is in for a chance, and it's 1-0 to St Albans. Very well worked goal that by the visitors. Jeffers taking it very well with his left foot, just rolling it past Lucas Coverland there. It's a cleverly set up goal by St Albans. Tanga will play it back to Fowler. Fowler will wait pass to Apaya. Apaya out wide to Lamar Reynolds. Reynolds inside to Farley. He's being held there on the edge of the area. Gets it into Reynolds. There's half a chance here. It's going to go just wide for a corner. It was a very clear foul there. It was
18-yard line. I did wonder whether there was going to be some retribution from the referee there, but fortunately for Johnson, it's not got that far.
To say, I thought he was going to be offside because of the
and that
the last couple of minutes. As the ball is with Farl on the edge of the area. Farl now in a crossing position, maybe. He's got Tanga with him if he wants to lay it off. He does play it to Tanga on the byline. Tanga play it inside. Tanga goes down looking for penalty. He's not getting a penalty. I'm not quite sure what's happened.
He's definitely pointed for something.
I think he's giving a free kick on the edge of the box.
Which, when you see where Tanga has come out, it's got to be a penalty. You can't give that as a free kick, because Tanga would not have thrown himself that far along. I'd love to see a replay of that again. It does look like the referee's trying to take this away from the 18-yard box, and if it's definitely outside the box, then probably a second yellow is justified. If it's inside the box and it's a Stones penalty, then you can understand why that's not given, because we've certainly
had a free kick right on the edge of the area, right on the byline. He's going to chip it towards the far post, and it's going to be headed wide by Greenwich, I think it was.
Hemel Hempstead down to 10 against Eastbourne Borough, makes their job possibly easier.
It's chipped over the top looking for Farl. It won't fall for him. It's only cleared as far as Fowler. Fowler knocks that straight back into the danger area. A weird sort of clearance from St Albans. It might fall for Tanga. Tanga tries to shoot, and it nearly kind of, it's just a half shout for a back pass there.
Not even half, Fred.
Well, no, I don't think. I'm wincing there because there's a bit of a professional overreact. Oh, there's a straight red card for Fowler. Straight red card for George Fowler.
Definitely looked like it was only the 1 foot that was forward. It was definitely high. Studs were up, but
he's taken him out. But that is
not gone in 2 foot there. It's not a red card for me.
I think it's the reaction of the players that has definitely contributed to getting him sent off.
And you can see that from the St Albans players as well, all patting each other on the back, and
I mean that's
everybody congratulating each other for that, which is not the way to go.
No,
I mentioned
moronic, frankly. Fowler's getting a round of applause as he goes off. Not sure that you should get clapped after you've been sent off, but on the other hand,
we will look at it purely from a football perspective, as we always try to here on Stones Live.
Reynolds and Corn trying to work something on the right hand side. Reynolds will lay that one off to Corn. Corn will try and chip that into Rush. He's in the area. He's done really well there, is Rush. Rush will try and shoot, and it's only just gone wide, that one from Rush. He did so well to create the slenderest of chances there, and he was at a pretty bad angle. And, they haven't there. It's Johnson will boot that one downfield. Pyer should get underneath that one, but Hutchinson makes a nuisance of himself, and now Hutchinson is breaking into Maidstone territory onto the edge of the area, lays it off. Could be a chance for a second here for St Albans. The number 8 shoots. It's a great save by Lucas Coverland. It was Rasulo that had the shot, and Coverland has just about kept Maidstone in that there. Stood tall as say, just looked like in the last sort of 2 to 3 minutes they were finally exploiting the extra man. You wouldn't know that Maidstone were playing with 10 really from the reaction since the red card, but St Albans are just beginning to make it count. Here's Banton for them on the right hand side, playing it into Berger. Berger comes inside and it's intercepted by Corn. Really well done by him, and now Farl is alert. Farl decides to shoot from distance. He only goes about a yard wide. There wasn't a lot on there. Might have been able to lay it off to Rush.
Wide of that near post. He's earned himself that chance there with Corn's help.
Just think he was going to take something quite special from that distance, and he might have been able to take a touch. As now St Albans break down the right hand side with the number 19 Berger. Berger will roll it in to the area to Banton. Real danger here for Maidstone. This is a good strong defending though by Pyer, I think it was. And the ball is chipped over the top, but it's given away immediately. So see what he was trying to do. This is where that extra man counts against Maidstone, because the ball basically had to go forward, and now there could be a chance for St Albans for a second. It's going to be taken out. Is it going to be a goal? It is. It's 2-0 to St Albans. It's Rasulo. And that was the danger that Maidstone found themselves in. Had to attack really, and Rasulo has pounced. He's lobbed the ball. He got taken out off the ball. I think St Albans might have had a penalty there if the ball hadn't got into the net. As it is, it has got in. And St Albans lead 2-0 against 10 men Maidstone.
Yeah, Maidstone defensively at 6s and 7s there. The last couple of minutes they've been breaking their way through down the sides, and Jeff is ripping a Pyre's arm off of his body Mortal Kombat style, and Johnson trying to head the ball out into the River Medway when it wasn't needed. He's certainly got those positions right.
Clearance from Greenwich. It's going to give St Albans a throw-in level with the edge of the Maidstone area. Rasulo knocks it back to Wiltshire. Plays it square to Smith. Backwards to Smith, I should say. Smith now growing in confidence here, rolling it into the path of Weiss. His first touch. Banton into the area to Berger. Berger rolling it into the path of the number 4, and that's a shocking miss by Smith. Clever bit of management that from John Meeks to remove Parton until he was walking that proverbial tightrope. Vivesh Gurung is going to come on from Maidstone soon. Maidstone are just, they're not out of this yet, but they're clinging on at the moment. They're 2-0 down to 10 men. They've not really created anything, and here comes Tanga on the left hand side of the area. Tanga into the area. Tanga will lay it off. Could be a chance here for Rush, and Rush will shoot, and Rush will score. And Maidstone are back in this. Just as we were saying, they were clinging on. Tanga has worked a chance on the edge of the area. It's fallen to Rush, and Rush, who has not had his happiest game in an amber shirt, has shown the virtue of persistence. 9 minutes to go.
Told him before, Fred, that there's more moments other than that Barrow goal for him. Wouldn't it be nice if we could have one this afternoon again for the Stones?
Absolutely would, as Brown wins the header in the area. It's possibly going to fall for Corn. Corn thinks about shooting, goes to the far side of the area, headed back across goal. It doesn't quite fall for Lamar Reynolds.
I don't think it's going to be much consolation in terms of other sides in the playoffs not painting themselves in any sort of glory this afternoon.
Well, that is the final whistle. Final score here is St Albans have won by 2 goals to 1. It's been a decent fight back in the end in the second half by Maidstone, because it could easily have been 3-0 if Smith had taken that chance when they were 2-0 up. But